Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Dust Devotional. Today is June 2nd, and today's topic is to have faith in the fire. Now, um, in our day-to-day life, there are plenty of times where we experience the flames in a very metaphorical sense. Times of such tribulation that break us down to our very core. In these instances, it is incredibly important to retain your faith because it is only faith that will get you through times like this. Nothing else can provide enough hope, satisfaction, and an overall sense that things will get better other than faith. First Peter chapter 1 verse 7 says, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ. This verse, very simply, is that faith is forged in fire. Faith is something that is built over time. And I've talked about how faith is a thing that is cumulative, how it may start as just a seed that is planted in your heart, but it will grow into a mighty oak one day. And the only way for faith to be grown is for times of such tribulation to occur and for faith to be put to the test. Because only when your faith is tested is when your faith will grow. So, for people who have led a long life with their fair share or more than their fair share of hardship, and yet they still lead with faith, then there is nothing that could bring that person down. So, the big takeaway for this episode is this: have faith, because faith is the very thing that keeps you going even when you don't realize it. That's about it. I'm gonna ask you to bow and close your eyes. I'm gonna say a quick prayer when it close off the night. Dear Heavenly Gracious Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for health, happiness, safety. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you so much for sending your Son to pay the price that we deserve, Lord. I pray for people whose faith is just barely hanging on, or doubt and fear are creeping in and taking hold. And Lord, for these people, I hope you can intervene and for them to hold on to that faith, hold on to it close. Because, Lord, it is in your design that every person will end up right where they need to be. Even if they may not understand it, they will one day down the line. Lord, it is not in your design for us to suffer forever. It is not in your design for us to stay in misery, but rather to come to you and to experience the joy and the peace that comes with it. So I hope that these people can realize this. I hope that this video reaches people that it needs to reach, and they be inspired to do great things in your name, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. That's it for the Daily Dust Devotional. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.